welcome to our standard Wednesday Geeky Lunch Chat with games, where I normally play an app version of a board game or something, while generally trying to provide some light entertainment during your lunch hour. We're going back to one I've not played for a while now, which is Qwirkle. I'll say at the get-go that this is the iPad version of Qwirkle, which I'm playing on my Mac. So hence the fact it's kind of 4x3 with black borders at the side. And it's not as pretty as perhaps some modern board game apps might be, but it's a good fun. Excuse me. Right. So what is Qwirkle? Qwirkle is a tile laying game, sort of Scrabble-y, but rather than putting letters down, you are putting colours and shapes down. The only rules about how you put something down is each row and column has to be of all of the same all of the same color or all of the same shape. There are 6 different symbols. There are 6 different symbols. You can't repeat a tile within a row or a column, and if you manage to complete the 6th in a row of something, you get a bonus 6 points, which is called a Qwirkle. So, in a way that I don't really like, the person who can put the most down at the start goes first. So as I have three oranges and clearly no one has 3 of anything else, I get to go first and get 3 points for it. Right, so I could stick, I can stick a purple guy. Ooh, being a bit slow to react here. Stick a purple guy on there, and I'll also stick that on there. Leaving 4 in a row exposed isn't too bad. It's generally a bad idea to leave 5 of something exposed, because that someone can just grab it, grab that Qwirkle for a load of extra points. Right. I've got lots of circles. Circles are good, so I think maybe if I stick circles on the end of that, and let's chuck these on here. So that will get me 4 for that, and 3 for that makes 7. Not a bad turn. You can technically return tiles and get replacement tiles, but I never find it to be a good idea. Some points is generally better than no points. Right, we've got 3 yellows here. Hello, Dragon Pockets. Really nice to see you again. Thank you for joining me. We are doing our standard Wednesday Geeky Lunch Chat with games where I play a board game over lunch. In this case, I am playing technically the iPad version of Qwirkle, which is a charming little family-friendly tile-laying game. So it is my turn. So what am I going to do with it? I'm going to stick this here for a cunning little move here. So that will get me 3 for that, plus 2, plus 2, which ain't a bad turn, to be honest. Now, you may have seen it at the start. I'm playing against 2 AI opponents, one average difficulty, one hard difficulty. We'll see how make a difference. How did I find the game? I found this. This is Will Wheaton's fault, as many tabletop board games are. So yeah, I saw this on Will Wheaton's tabletop back in the day, which, God, the early days of Geek and Sundry are a very long time ago now. And they played it on an episode of that, and I picked it up. I think I actually picked it up in Germany. My brother was living in Germany at the time, and I picked it up in a shop there. And it's good fun, this. So I can complete a Qwirkle here. So if there are 6 different colours, there are 6 different shapes, and if you can get 6 in a row, not only do you get the 6 points for completing the thing you were doing, but you get a bonus 6 points. This is a bad idea, isn't it, what I'm doing? What I'm doing here is I'm trying to line some stuff up. However, that does leave an exposed Qwirkle here that someone could put down whatever it is, the orange... What would it be? Orange diamond? So I'm not going to do that. That's too risky. Aesthetically pleasing as it is. How do I undo? Aesthetically pleasing as it is, I'm going to sabotage this one a bit, because I don't fancy leaving the opportunity for someone to just drop down one tile and get a shed load of points. Because they totally will. Don't do that. Music's nice. A little repetitive, but cozy. Right, let's... Oh. Do I want to do that? I'm going to chuck this here, that there, and that there. And I'm going to hold back this one, because then I just need one more red to possibly complete this Qwirkle. So I'm kind of doing okay. I'm surprised the hard player is not more aggressive. I can't remember what the AI is like on this. I think there's 4 different, I think it's like easy, medium, hard, expert. So if I do win this, and win this decisively, I will maybe up the difficulty for a second game. But we shall see, we shall see. Right, what have we got? We've got 2 oranges on there, which I can't do a heck of a lot with. I mean, I guess I could tack them on here. If I tack them on here, it does ruin my chance of getting the red Qwirkle, because I wouldn't then be able to put a red something here and a red... Yeah, I can't stick something red something there. If I went up here, I don't know if you can see my mouse, you would not... I would not be able to do that. So let's see. Let's do this instead, I think. If I chuck that there and that there. Because if I can get a red diamond... that doesn't ruin that. Doesn't ruin that plan. That does, though. Screw you. Oh, dear. It is. It is. Yeah, I like this game. I've not played it for a while. And the physical edition is really nice as well. They do a standard version and a deluxe edition. The deluxe edition isn't that much more. It's not like a crazy, ridiculous deluxe edition, as some games are. But it's got nice kind of chunky wooden tiles, which makes it satisfying to play. Right, I want to go there. It's a bad idea. Because what would it be? There would be to be another circle. Which colour? I can never spot the missing colour. If someone had a yellow circle, they could complete a Qwirkle if I shut that there. So I don't really want to do it. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do... No. It sabotages the possibility of that, doesn't it? Do I want... Shall I do the stupid thing? Let's not do the stupid thing, because it is, as just described, a stupid thing. So let's do this instead. Not quite as many points, but leaving the exposed 5 in a row is never ever a good idea, unless you are 100% sure that they've got it. What do we got here? I've got 2 squares. Are they the correct ones? Not quite. So the yellow one would be good there, but then I would still need a red one. And there's 2 red ones left in the deck, so I won't do that. What could I do? I mean, this is okay. Actually, this is more than okay. That's a nice little move there. That's 3 and 3. And I'll keep this guy back in case I get that red square. There's that other red piece I was looking for earlier. That would have got me a Qwirkle. Oh, satisfying. Like that. So what do we think? What do we think? Carry on with the X's somewhere. Oh, do I have enough to do this? What do we need? Square. And no, I can't get the circle. I can't get the Qwirkle there either. What? I'm thinking maybe I use the 2 X's then, and see if I can get some points for those. Can't really do much here. Oh, I could do a little something here. I could do that and that. That's quite nice, and it still keeps me back. I'm not using my yellow square, which I'm hoping for 2 different reasons to use. What have we got in those reds? We've got red No, I can't complete the red Qwirkle there. What could I do then? What is the other yellow one I'm looking for here? It's a yellow. I've got the square, and the other one would be the the big flowery star thing. Okay. So what about the crosses? Was nothing exciting going on my watch. I mean, I could stick the crosses there or something up here. I think maybe that. I don't want to ditch this possibility of doing a cool Qwirkle. Explosion! Yeah, it's exactly that. Still nothing. Nothing in the Qwirkling. So what do we got here? I've got the yellow. I've got two. What have we got here with these guys? Is there anything close to happening here? There's a row of explosion guys there. Can't really. Oh man, if I chuck on the bottom, it's just stupid. What would be the sixth one? The sixth one would be a diamond. Any chance all the purple diamonds have been used? No, they haven't, so I'm not going to risk it. I do play this game very cautiously, I admit. But I know how easily you can get messed around if you're not careful. But no biscuit here. I'm going to do a risky move. I'm going to regret it. I know I'm going to regret it. What's it? A red circle would complete that. There's 3 of everything in the deck. So 2 of them have been used. So it'll appear at some point, but it's not terribly likely they've got it. Ooh. We can do this. We can do this. There we go. Marvellous. Okay, they got that. They got that. Okay, I did leave it. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. What are you going to do? Right, is it me again? It is. So what have we got? 2 red triangles. What would be needed to complete that one? It would be an X. And they've all been used. So that is safe. I can go there if I wanted to. But actually, it's not even a great move because I don't have another diamond and I don't have another red thing. I could do the blues. Blues is not a terrible shout. Where could I go? I could do something like that. What's the other one missing from that one? It is the cross. Got 1 there, 2 there. There is another one out there. Sod it. Let's just do it. It's a gamble. It's always a gamble, but it's a nice number of points there. That's very satisfying, isn't it? Right, still no sign of a red square, and still no sign of the whatever the other one here is. No, not yellow. What's the square I want on here? Oh no, a red square is what I wanted there. And what's the thing I wanted here? A yellow explosion. Okay. Well, still no sign of either of them, so let's just do this and keep biding our time, I think. More little cross things. It's very satisfying. I know they get a lot of points for that, but it is satisfying. There's no getting around it. Right, so what do you think? The cross things? Yeah, where can I pop these down and get a few points? I mean, no one's really leaping out. I mean, I could attach them to the bottom. Oh! Apparently, that's exactly what I need to... I'm doing that then. Didn't even realise I had that. There we go. Well, that's an easy move then. 12 points, 6 and another 6. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Still no sign of those ones I'm looking for. Which could mean someone's holding them in their hand waiting for yellow squares. It is entirely possible. Depends how good the AI is in it. I could use up one of my yellow squares. I don't want to. I really don't want to. But if I did, depends how good the AI is, it could think that it's safe to shut down their whatever the other things are. Maybe. If I was playing as a human, I'd be tempted to do that. I'm going to use one up. I'm going to use one up. Because I just need to be getting some points, frankly. This is where I get both of the tiles I was looking for. Oh no, the bag's empty. The bag is empty. Balls. Balls, 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 balls. Okay, so much for that plan. Okay, right. So what? So I've got 4 tiles, 5 tiles, 4 tiles. So the first person to empty their hand, I think, gets 6 points. Bonus 6 points, but the others don't lose anything for having tiles left over. So it's not quite like Scrabble. Okay, so we'll add stuff in the bag. So someone presumably does have the whatever it is, the yellow explosion-y thing. So there's one there, there's one there. So someone must have it in their hand. So I cannot chuck this thing down here unless I just burn it, essentially, if I use it for some other purpose. Which might be the best move, to be honest. Because I just need to get rid of stuff quickly and get points for it without exposing myself. So if I do that, I get a nice number of points. It doesn't leave an exposed Qwirkle. Right, I'm now in a good position for finishing the game because I've got only 2 tiles left. They've only got 2 tiles left, so unless they've got a pair of things, I'm in a good position. So this guy, where could I put this to get the most points? A few different places. I'm basically getting 3 points regardless, aren't I? And this guy, I'm getting 4 points if I chuck it there. Let's do that. And then, assuming the hard robot doesn't have a pair of things, I'll finish the game first and get the bonus 6 points. But even if they do, I think I've got a good enough buffer of points. Son of a bitch! I still won. I still won just. There we go. I only got like 2 points, did I? Yeah, there we go. So I had 141. Hard robot had 139. Average robot had 84. Okay, okay. That's all right. Should we go? Right. Right, what do we think? There is a harder difficulty. We've got expert. So I'm thinking I either up the difficulty on multiple players. Good bot. Good bots. Good bot, Seri. What do we think? Do I think I just play one player on expert difficulty, or do I think I play multiple? Should I just go bananas? I'm tempted to do that and just see how it goes, and I might get absolutely annihilated. But let's just go bananas. Let's try and take on 3 expert opponents and see what happens. Prepare to watch myself get absolutely annihilated in this game. Yeah, I dislike going first in this game, because if you go first, then you get just the points for your tiles, but inevitably, the person who goes second or third or fourth gets to get the points for their tiles and the points for adding it onto your tiles. So it's not good going first in this game. I'm already getting spanked by this game. Right, what can I do here? Well, I've got 2 blues. I've got 2 squares. So I could chuck those onto there. I mean, generally going on the end of something is not as good a move as... So For example, doing that gets me 3, but if I put 2... I know, game, I know, calm down. If I stick, for example, that gets me more points, because I get 3 for that and 2 for that. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So they're playing cautiously. They tacked it on as a 2 rather than extending it to be a 5. It's absolutely how you play this game. Right, what do I think? I've got purples. I've got... Oh, I can do a good move there. That's a nice move. Lots and lots and lots of circles. And a few yellows and a few splody things. There's no chance of Qwirkle there because that's been blocked off. Is there anything clever I can do with the circles? I mean, I could do something with them. I'm not sure it's clever. I'd like to kind of maximize my points here. What could I do? What have I got? Orange, yellow, and red. Is there anything hanging off the edge I could attach those to? I mean, maybe that. That's okay. We like that. I'm sort of keeping up. I'm not sure I'm playing this well, but I'm vague. Yeah, that guy's on 28 already. I am not going to win this. There is no chance I'm winning this, but I will give it my best. Yeah, it's not going terribly. Is it better to the ref equals Twitch on the end of the URL? I don't know. I don't know. That is just what. Yeah, that's a default one set up by code by Streambot. I don't know what the heck it does beyond general tracking. I'm not sure it improves anything. Yeah, I guess it's some sort of analytics on there. I do not know. Good question. I've never questioned that before. Right, what are we going to do here? I could chuck. That's not a terrible move. Is there anything I can do that's better than that? What would that get me? So that's going to get me 4 and 2 is going to get me 6. I could chuck 3 things on there that would also get me 6. Yeah. I question everything, and rightly so. Do not accept your reality. Especially when so much of all of this is frickin' algorithms and all of that, you know. Anything that could possibly give a leg up or remove a disadvantage is useful. I know I still, when I post on socials, for example on Twitter, I should probably do it on Threads as well. I don't put my Twitch URL, I just put Twitch, you know, arrow, and then DC Bradshaw. So people could find me if they want to, but it doesn't have a Twitch URL in there. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but certainly URLs on Twitter just get slammed by the algorithm. I think Threads is probably the same, to be honest, because it's very algorithm driven. And it's really annoying having to play that game because you're just trying to get momentum, you know? It's, I mean, as you see on here, I'm on, what, 103 followers. I've got comparable on YouTube, like 102 or something like that. But each one is a battle, unless there's something where, you know, it's a case of, you know, oh, I'm trying to hit a target. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, my Mac, for detecting a thumbs up there. You know, unless there's some sort of, oh, help me reach this milestone, and then I get a bit of a big push. But the dribs and drabs, you know, of day-to-day streaming. I might get an extra follower every, you know, frankly, couple of weeks. So thank you so much, Dragon Pockets, for following me yesterday, and thank you for coming back. I genuinely appreciate it. Right, what do we got? What do we got? Num 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 num. Oh, heck. Yeah, it's one of those that because I try and make sure I'm just doing these 2 regular ones during the week, and then I can do evening things if and when, but at least these are a reliable thing of Monday, Wednesday, unless there's something up with me having to go into the office or something. At least it's a reliable thing in the calendar. When I know I'll be able to do these little micro streams, and then I could do gaming ones in evenings if and when I'm free. Right, what do we got? 2 oranges, 2 yellows. The yellows seems to be a bit of a bust. What about no? Yeah, I mean that's okay. It's 6. I wish I was doing something more clever, because the expert robots or the 2nd and 4th players are going to just start running away with this. Right. Any chance that completes a Qwirkle my blues? No. The diamond's good. What's the other thing I need here? We've got a diamond on the end here would be good, and then I would need a circle. And there are 2 blue circles out there, worth remembering. So if I chuck this down here and that down there, I mean, not a particularly strong move. But I've still got one of my blue diamonds back, but hopefully be able to do this. Is there an alternative that's better? I mean, I could stick a blue diamond there. That gets me 6. That gets me 6. Yeah, that's a better move. Yeah. I appreciate your external brain thoughts. Yeah, I try my best. I try my best to. It is an odd thing streaming, isn't it? Because in generally, you know, narrating and vocalizing what you're doing. But I think with games, especially board games, it comes more naturally. Because certainly I vocalize a lot of what I'm planning to do in a game. I wouldn't do it as much if I was playing competitively against someone face to face, but it comes a bit more naturally. Especially for more introverted people such as myself. Right. It's got to be oranges or squares. Could be squares. I can't stick a green or an orange on that one, which is rubbish. But I could chuck them. I could stick the orange there. That gives me 4 points, but I can't do a second thing hanging off of it. I could. This is a bit of a bust here with the tiles I've got. I'm not struggling to see a way to get more than 4 points off of this one. So let's use minimal tiles then and just go there. Oh, blue diamond. Crap, what could I have done with a blue diamond? I mean, I could have started a blue diamond there and left myself exposed. Oh, interesting. That's the 3rd blue diamond out. Oh, fudge. Okay. Okay, fine. Be like that. Right, well, there's one blue circle left to complete this guy. Don't know who's got it. And I can't make pairs with anything I've got here. That sucks royally. I mean, I could stick our blue diamond there, but it would leave myself exposed. What's the other one? The other one is green. Is there a green diamond out there? There's one there. There's one there. Someone's got the other one. Likely. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, again, limiting my options here. There's not a lot I can do, is there? I mean, that's 4 points. But I want a green diamond or a blue circle. You're not listening, game. Green diamond or blue circle is what we want. Green diamond or blue circle. Can I hang that there? There's no red circles left. That is a safe move. There's 1, 2, 3. Green diamond or blue circle, please. Come on. There's no tiles left. Shit. Okay, so that's not happening. And someone's got them. Someone's got them. Oh, green diamond has been played. So that's all 3 green diamonds out. So I would be safe to stick one of my blue diamonds on the end here. What about the blue circle? Oh, all 3 blue circles have been played as well. So those are pretty safe, relatively high scoring moves. No, they're incredibly safe and as high scoring as I would hope to get at this stage. I'm not sure we have got this. I think we'll give it a good stab, but I think it would be optimistic to think we could win this. Unless, of course, we get... No, I can't even get the bonus for finishing. This guy's going to finish on his next turn. Yeah. Good final turn. Oh, I lost. Meh. Expert Robot won the game and did it with Comic Sans font. I gave that a good go. We've maybe got time for... What? If we play a quick game... If I play head-to-head and see how quick this is. Right. Let's just play this fast and see how we get on. Head-to-head against an expert player. I've got like 12 minutes. Right. Oh, that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, there is some duplication there, which is fine. Oh, a red. And a red. Look at that. That's not a bad turn, is it? There is, in theory, a way this game can turn into a stalemate. In theory, if you played a perfect 6x6 square of all the colours and all the shapes, the game would end because no one could play. I've never seen it happen. Presumably, it has happened before. But that is I think the only way you could really get a stalemate. What can I do here? Let's chuck diamonds up to there. Right, now I've got a few X's here, which I can't do a great deal with because of the way everything else is played. So I could play... maybe hang that off of there. That's a nice move. That's a nice move. Well played. What have I got? I've got... those two. That's okay. I'm hanging in there-ish. Sort of. Right, circles. Got a few circles here. What have we got? We've got red, which is good there, but yellow and purple are already on there, so I could stick them at the bottom there. And that's relatively high scoring. Let's do that. I'm going to get exactly the same thing for playing that move there, so I'm happy with that. What do we got? Crosses or orange? Crosses or orange? Anything I can do with crosses? Orange and yellow. Blue, 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 blue. Yeah, you're right. Oh, the problem is if I do that, well, actually, if I do that, then it exposes 2 Qwirkles. I mean, that's the thing. I get 10 points for 5 and 5, but a blue square or a green X shafts me. So I would be tempted to, but and they would get 12 points for each of those moves. So anything I would get for this, I would kind of be undone by letting them get those Qwirkles. But I'll keep hold of that red X because it's a powerful piece. There you go. If I'd have played it, he'd have got me. But then again, haha, I do have. Oh shit. To play it, I've got to expose another one. But sod it. Let's do it. This is a quick game, this one. I've got 12 points for that. If he then immediately counters with a blue square and gets 12 points, nothing ventured, nothing gained. But what I can do now is I can block it. I can chuck this here, that there, and this here, which stops... No, it doesn't. It actually makes it even more appealing. Scratch that, because they can totally do that. Oh, crud. Okay. I was like, this is a moment of genius, and then it's a moment of absolute shite. Oh, God. Okay. Right. Right. I think it's got to be the squares, doesn't it? It does have to be the squares. So let's chuck them here. Now that Qwirkle's out of play. Now that Qwirkle can't be played because they can't put a blue square there. They can't put a blue square there. Which at least the pressure is off on that one, which is kind of okay. I don't mind that. Right, crosses. Lots of them. Lots of them. Green. Green, green, green. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Thank you for that. Green Qwirkle. Well spotted. Thank you for that. Thank you, Dragon Pockets. Right, what have we got? We've got oranges, we've got reds, we've got crosses. Oranges is not much of a great move. Reds could go on the bottom there. I think sitting reds on the bottom there is not... I mean, I'm not going to do that because it's just... Unless it's gone. What would that be? That would be an explosion-y thing. Yeah, there's loads of explosions out there. I'm not doing that. So I'm going to chuck that there for 6. Lots of purples. Lots of purples. In fact... Ah, fudge. Oh, but I get a good move here. It's a risky move. Oh, crap. Right. I now have an exciting and interesting move. I can play that, and then I can do one of 2 Qwirkles. I can either go there to get 12, or I can go there to get 12. Which one does he possibly have in his hand to screw me over if I do the wrong one? No other yellow diamonds have been played. No other purple explosions have been played. So it's a gamble. Which do I play? Do I play the diamond or do I play the explosion? There's no mathematically better option here. It's just luck of the draw. Because next turn, if he doesn't shaft me here, next turn, I get to play the other one. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this. And we'll see. We'll see if he's got it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. There we go. Secondary Qwirkle. Oh. Stressful, stressful, stressful. Right, what have we got? We've got some purples here. We've got some oranges. I think slapping the 2 purples on the end here is a good move. Except I can't because that's got a square in it and that's got a square in it. So I can't quite do that. So let's rethink this plan. What can I do? I'm not going to stick... I can get a Qwirkle. There's a Qwirkle. That's 3 turns of Qwirkles in a row. It's not bad. That's not bad. Right. Now I just need to not mess this up. Because I'm doing okay, he says, nervously. Right, oranges. Let's pop some oranges down. How am I doing for time? I'm okay. Oh god, I might run slightly over, but I do want to finish this game. So let's finish this game. Right. I've got blues and I've got stars. Blues and stars. So blues and crosses, rather. I've also got diamonds. Diamonds. Anything interesting with the diamonds? The yellow and blue diamonds. Chuck them here. Not an awful move. Chuck them there. That's a better move. If I go yellow there and blue there. That's quite a high scoring move. I'm okay at this game. I'm okay at this game. I suspect if I ever did play it competitively, I would get my arse thoroughly handed to me. But I do like it. The one problem with this game, as far as I understand it, is it's not great for colourblind people because you've got a combination of colours and shapes. If you're colourblind, it's a bit of a pain because you'll confuse them. But having said that, they have countered that in the app version because you can change the colours of the tiles in the app version. So if you know that actually the red and the green look the same, you can change one to be like incredibly bright or even a different colour, which is very nice. Well, so why should I click that? Oh yeah, is that 3D mode? Oh yeah, there you go. Look at it. Look at it, a sort of 3D-ish sort of thing. Actually, I like the top downs. It's not as pretty, but I think it's easy to view the board. Well, we've got a couple of the X's. We've got 3 explosion-y things. Anything interesting I do with the explosions? No, I think it's just pop them down, get some points. Yellow diamond, yeah. Right, how many? 15 tiles left in the box. Right, so I could stick, really it's got to be greens, hasn't it? Oh no, I can't play that. Oh, I can't play any of that. That's rubbish. Anything else I can do? I mean, I could do circles. Is there, oh, circles. No, I can't do anything particularly exciting. Which is a shame. Yeah, so let's just do it. I'm playing quick. Playing quick. Right, purples. I've got 2 purples I could play there. That's a nice, easy move. That gets me, what, like 7 points? Something like that. 8 points. Look at me, ex-maths teacher who can't count. Oh, come on! But, okay. Okay. Well, you have that. Right, yellow circles. 1, 2. There is still one out there, so I'm not going to stick those 2. Actually, I can't stick those 2 on there. It's not even a concern. Explosion-y things. We've just done a row of explosion-y things. So if I just kind of tack this on there, that's a nice few points. Oh, jeez. Rigged. Right, okay, fine, be like that. What have we got? Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Let's play some diamonds then. I need to get rid of one of these cross guys because I don't want to have them stuck with both of them at the end. Okay, oh, right, so the yellow circle is now very, very important for that. Oh, and we're out of tiles, so he's got it, so I just can't play that there. So I'm just going to play one somewhere. Is there a better move? Is there a better move? Not really seeing one. Oh, what I can do is that there. What would I need to do that? I would need, what's the other colour? Crap. Purple. Purple square. There's one there. There's one there. He's got the other one. Can't do that either. to, unless he chucks it down for me. I can't risk that. But he'll be doing the same logic that I'm doing. We know we can't play some of these pieces. Or if we can, we've got to put them in very low scoring places. So he's got two. What? What have I forgotten? What have I forgotten? Right. Yellow circle. There's one there. Oh, that's out of play. That is out of play. That one's fine. I can play that. Now, please just do it. Please just play it there. Oh, it's not the one I thought it was. I apparently can't count. Okay, oh well. Is that enough? There we go. That was close. That was far too close. Especially considering the lead I had earlier on in that. That was way too close. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So thank you so much for joining. I do need to wrap this up because I have to go back to work, but oh well. If you have enjoyed this here, thank you so much for watching along. If you would like to see more, please follow. I know some of you have, and that is awesome. Every follow is muchly appreciated. I also have a, if you like kind of bite-sized content, I have a YouTube channel. Where not only do I put my VODs on there, but I produce and host a bite-sized interview show where I interview people from the gaming industry, both tabletop RPGs, board games, video games. There's 9 episodes out there. Episode 10 will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. It's called Short Thoughts. Each episode is 13 to 15 minutes long, so it is perfect for a little distraction in the middle of the day. And it's also available in podcast form through pretty much every podcasting app you could imagine. So if you enjoy what I do here, please check that out. I'm really proud of it. I think it's pretty good. Internet, social, stuff like that. I'm on Twitter at DCBradshawRPG. I'm on Blue Sky at DCBradshaw.com. I am also on Threads at DCBradshaw. You can also follow me on Ko-Fi, or you can support me on Ko-Fi. It's DC Bradshaw RPG for £3 a month. You can help me, make more stuff. Thank you so much for subscribing, Dragon Pockets. You are the MVP of the day. You really are. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I think we're gonna, if Tig is still streaming, we will hop across to her, and she is, which is great. So let us do that. Next stream, no regular scheduled one for the rest of the week, but I'm hoping I can do a gaming one at some point this weekend, which will either be carrying on with The Last of Us with heart rate monitor on, or I'm very tempted to do a retro stream of some sort, which will either be Story of Thor, or I will be doing at some point doing a streamed charity game of Alex Kidd in Miracle World to raise money for Great Ormond Street Hospital. So that might be this weekend. We shall see. But I think it is time for us to jump over to Tig's stream, give her my best, and I will hopefully see you all very, very soon. All right, take care, folks, and I'll speak soon. All right, bye.